Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets. The NFL's first ever Black Friday clash. The Dolphins and the Jets underway here at MetLife Stadium. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Now a late signing let go by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. This defense for the Dolphins, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Jets at 0-10 now on the year. They come in needing just to do something to stop this skid here before the season ends.
And let's face it, everyone now, they're looking to the leaders, both in the locker room and the coaching staff and, of course, ownership, because they've got to get a clear understanding about how everyone feels, because to me, you've got to focus on everyone in the locker room.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Here's Rodgers.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
There he goes, right side. Well, he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick six to take the lead.
Partner, you'd have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in, because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. In motion goes the tight end. They get this out left. Touchdown Dolphins.
Elijah Higgins
With touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Jets, nothing. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
31 yards. That's good for the Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Rodgers. Throw right side, caught by Davis. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Dolphins' 39-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. It's complete to Cook. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. That's caught left side by Hardman. Now this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This is caught. Touchdown. Nicole Hardman. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Jets have got it back to within a score.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we've put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so now it comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing on first down is Murray. He'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. On first and 10, here's Murray. Got a man, it's Berrios complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Jets 32.
Here's a quick throw to Higgins out wide. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Murray now on first down. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. And the tight end goes in motion left. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. Over the middle, he gets it to Berrios. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. In motion, the tight end. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Quez Watkins, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. Zerline now for the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Open man is Higgins. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now a 3rd and 6. And they'll send the tight end in motion. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. This will wind up a loss on the play, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Back deep for the Jets, Mecole Hardman. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's Hardman to return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Jets will take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Rodgers now to throw. Rodgers sliding to his stop for the 1st down. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line. To throw is Rodgers. Throwing on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Throwing is Rodgers. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. After the turnover, here's Murray. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Play fake. Murray. To the sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Murray looking to change the play here.
At the 47-yard line.
2nd and 4.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. In motion goes the tight end. Murray now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they'll change things up.
Murray now. And a dump off here to Robinson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. He finds his man complete. That's Higgins. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And quickly they get to the line. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm, and he delivers it with confidence.
So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Murray to air it out again. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Rodgers going to throw. It's complete to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Dalvin Cook now catches on back-to-back plays. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, Cook. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 45-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Channing Tindall. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. That's back-to-back drives that have looked pretty good. The offense was moving the ball, but in both cases, the defense comes up with a big INT to get off the field.
How about the layers of intrigue that continue to get added as we watch this game unfold? Both offenses, they're a little bit discouraged with how their drives ended.
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Throw left side to Higgins. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. In motion comes the tight end left. Touchdown! Quez Watkins, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trail big in quarter number 4.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. That is caught. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Rodgers now on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. This one finds Wilson downfield. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line. Here's Rodgers to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
Touchdown, Jets. Corey Davis, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Jets are right back in this football game.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here. They are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
And the Jets, first down.
On first down, Rodgers. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. And they're going to speed things up here.
Brings up second and 2. At the 40.
On second down, here's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Jeff Okudah. Down to the 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick-6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick-6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Rodgers. He finds Wilson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Now, hang on. We've got an injured player down there, and oh, my. Oh, that's Aaron Rodgers, the quarterback, shaken up. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Higgins. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because He really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Now 2nd and 5. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
If you want to win, keep it rolling, boys. That's it. Keep it rolling. Keep pushing the rock.
Rodgers now on 1st down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Channing Tindall on the coverage.
Now Rodgers.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Garrett Wilson,
35 yards.
and the Jets get a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Back to throw it, Murray. And going deep for Hill. He's got it at the 15. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Now Murray off play action. Going deep here for Watkins. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Dolphins. Chris Watkins. 71 yards. And the Dolphins have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 18 now.
27. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turns. He's got him in, complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
That's good for a Jets.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. It's brought in by Wilson. Touchdown. Garrett Wilson with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.